Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about Demetrius Andrade, and I think what he should do to be successful in boxing because I think he's a good fighter, but is he a great fighter? We don't know because he haven't had the opportunity to fight good fighters, saying like Billy Joe Saunders or Canelo Alvarez or Jamal Charlo or Daniel Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? And not saying all of them don't want to fight him, but I think that Danny Jacobs, he said he don't want to fight Demetrius Andrade because he don't want to. They're friends. But I guess when you put more money on the table, that can definitely change, right? People's mindset would definitely change when it comes to how much money you putting on the table, right? And that fight can definitely happen because they both are on the zone. I think Danny Jacobs is on the zone if I'm not mistaken, right? But at the same time, man, Canelo Alvarez can happen too. But Canelo Alvarez said he's boring. He haven't fought nobody and stuff like that. He using excuses and stuff to duck him, and because that Demetrius Andrade is a serious problem. He's a softball fighter, I think 6'1", 6'2" fighter, a strong puncher. He's like a Laura, but like a Terminator, a different kind, a different, a different kind of up to date better fighter than the Laura. Laura like an old version, of you know what I'm saying, of if he gonna be Demetrius Andrade. You know what I'm saying? They both are similar fighters, slick fighters. I think Laura, I don't know how tall he is, about 5'10", 5'11", if I'm not mistaken. But both are slick fighters. But one thing with Demetrius Andrade, he can fight inside. He can fight in the pocket and outside the pocket. Definitely, you see what I'm saying? Laura is somewhat of an outside fighter more than an inside fighter. You know what I'm saying? So, and Demetrius Andrade is definitely stronger than Laura. And you know what I'm saying? He's a softball fighter too. So he definitely give Canelo Alvarez problems, right? But the thing about it is, I think Demetrius Andrade need to fight Jamal Charlo. That fight need to happen. And then he could probably fight Devianchenko too at the same time. But I know he jumped in the ring with Triple G, and Triple G didn't. Now is fighting somebody else, another unknown fighter that we don't know of, and he's getting away with a lot of. Fighting a lot of unknown fighters. I mean, of course, he fought Demetrius, in which I think he lost that fight. You know what I'm saying? And so I mean, the end is near for Triple G, of course, but I don't like when fighters are talking. They don't want to. They ducking and they don't want to fight you and stuff like that because pay the way and give the. I mean, I understand he's an older fighter and he can choose the path, but he haven't fought nobody really. You know what I'm saying? He fought people coming up on weight. Carol Brook coming up on weight. He fought him. You know what I'm saying? And he fought a couple other people too at the same time. Triple G, who came up on weight to fight him. Marzarosa? You know what I'm saying? If I'm pronouncing his name wrong, if I'm pronouncing the name wrong, I apologize for this. But him. The thing about it is, I would say that man, he should fight Jamal Charlo, then fight Devianchenko. If he can get the fight with Daniel Jacobs, because he fought Daniel Jacobs, said he don't want to fight him because they are good friends, but that don't mean that the fight can't happen. He need to start going his own route and fighting people that are available who might want to fight him. Triple G don't want to fight him. We know Canelo Alvarez said he don't want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Billy Joe Saunders don't want to fight him, but maybe if you maybe the right money is pushed, maybe Billy Joe Saunders will fight him. You never know, but Canelo Alvarez and Triple G, I don't think they're gonna ever fight. I definitely say Triple G. Now Canelo Alvarez, there's still some hope, but the way he's talking, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember some people say he wouldn't fight Danny Jacobs, but he did fight Danny Jacobs. But he never came out with it said he never will fight Danny Jacobs, but he did. But he did make this blatantly clear that he don't want to fight. He don't want to fight Demetrius Andrade because he's boring. He never fought nobody. But at the same time, Rocky Fielding fought. You know what I'm saying? And that's the funny thing about it. You know, this is a dude didn't want to fight Triple G, but he did fight him too. You see what I'm saying? So it is some hope. Because I remember he gave up his belt at 100, I think it was 160 pounds, 150. I think it was 160 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. Then Triple G wanted to fight him, but he gave up his belt. He said, I'm not 100. I'm not, I think he went back down on weight, if I'm not mistaken. And then now he's fighting at 175. He said he's not a 150 pounder. You see what I'm saying? I mean, 160 pounder. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Canelo is somewhat of a, his mouth speaks before he even thinks. You know what I'm saying? So, or I think Oscar probably speaking for him, or his team, his managers are speaking for him before. I mean, especially at that time when he won that belt. But right now, he's his own man. You are a superstar, and you know who you want, you know who you can't beat, and you know who you can't beat at the same time. I would say probably, right? But at the same time, I would say that Canelo, Demetrius Andrade. Go after Devianchenko. He's available. Go after Jamal Charlo. I think they'll take that fight on. I think and then fight then after that fight Billy Joe Saunders. You know what I'm saying? If he I mean, I know he didn't want to fight you, but you never know maybe he might change his mind or get Daniel Jacobs. I know Daniel Jacobs went up on weight, so maybe you might have to go up on weight and fight him or fight somebody in another weight division, because at the same time, these fighters has only been at at one weight class. I think Jamal Charlo been at the 150 pounds, then he jumped up to 160 pounds. So, I mean, y'all can still go up another 2 more weight classes, maybe even 3. I think at the top, I think 2 more weight classes. Demetrius Andrade, Jamal Charlo, and Daniel Jacobs doing it right now, and you know what I'm saying. And Canelo Alvarez went up to multiple different weight classes, because I think he started at the welterweight division. You know what I'm saying, if I'm not mistaken, right? But at the same time, what y'all think about what I'm talking about? Do you think that Demetrius Andrade need to start fighting the other people out there who's available, like Jamal Charlo, Demetrius, even go up and fight Daniel Jacobs, or even fight going up weight to fight Billy Joe Saunders if he can? You know what I'm saying? I think he could probably get them. I think he probably can still get that fight, if I'm not mistaken, right? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people duck some people, they don't mean that they won't fight them at all. You know what I'm saying? Look what happened with Canelo Alvarez with Triple G. He didn't fight him at 100. I mean, he didn't fight him at one time at a certain weight class, and then he went up on weight, and then he fought, I think, or stayed at the same weight, and then fought Triple G. You know what I'm saying? And look at Marco Garcia and Robert Easter. He didn't want to fight Robert Easter. He was ducking him for a while, but then he just decided to fight him because he seen Robert Easter had flaws, right? So you never know. Everybody talking about Errol Spencer's ducking Chance Crawford, and you know what I'm saying, and that's not the case. And that fight will happen. I don't know when it will happen. If it's going to happen next year, maybe at the end of next year or the middle of next year, we'll definitely see. But I think they definitely will fight, because it's a lot of money involved with in that fight. You know what I'm saying? And I think that fight was going to bring in like maybe 600,000 pay-per-view buys. I really believe that, right? But time will tell, and we'll definitely see. That's still people conduct themselves inside and outside the ring, right? You know what I'm saying? So, but what y'all think about what I'm talking about Demetrius Andrade? And he need to start building his own path. So leave a comment at the bottom of my page, subscribe to my page, like my page, hit the notification bell for new videos from me. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. All right, bye.